to my lullaby.
I first met her when I saw her sitting and crying at my favorite spot in our school garden. When I asked why, she told me she was hungry and didn't have any money left. Her luck. I was supposed to hang out with my group at the pizza gallery, but I headed off to see my boyfriend, only to find out that he had basketball practice. So I bought her ice cream, and we sat together. She told me stuff about herself, and instantly we became friends. She came from the middle school at the other block. She's only 9 years old, quite petite for her age, and she was fun. I never really liked kids, actually, but she's different. She talked and thought like a grown-up, mature. Her name was Emma. The following days we talked together every afternoon, if I'm not with my friends. They thought I was crazy. It was hard picturing the campus hottie together with a little girl. I told them to say whatever they want. Emma might want my opinion for fashion and dating tips. She might grow up to be a very lovely chick. You don't understand, Summer, my boyfriend Jagger objected. We were near the basketball court, arguing again. No, it's you who doesn't understand, I shot back. Why do you always act like that? I'm sick of you being jealous. Summer, I don't want anyone to take advantage of you, he snapped, and grasped my shoulders with both hands. I threw my hands up and whisked his hands away. Take advantage? Are you out of your mind? My voice cracked a little. Maybe I am, he said bitterly. And if you don't want to listen, fine. Go out with Jake. Go out with him and let him screw you. He glared at me and then turned his back. He left without even looking back. I slapped my forehead and ran my fingers down to my hair in surrender. God, I love Jagger so much, but he's just nuts in keeping me for himself. He thought he owned me. We've already discussed this a million times before, but now look at us. I headed for the garden, my sanctuary. I don't want to go anywhere too noisy, and I needed someone to talk to. A hand tugged at my top. Hey! I cried, startled. I spun around. You look ready to cry, Emma commented. She crossed her arms. You scared me, I confessed. I noticed she was wearing the shirt I'd given her for her birthday. She looked really cute. We settled down on a bench. I buried my face in her hands, and for a while we were silent. Finally, I looked up and she said, in a low murmur, You can share it with me, Summer. I straightened up and tucked my hair behind my ears. I let out a long sigh. But if you won't, she added quickly. I saw it all, anyway. That guy's a jerk. I chuckled softly at her comment. Right. I shifted my position. I want to cry, Emma, honestly. Told ya, she said. It'll pass. I've seen those situations in those corny movies. She looked at me, made a face, and smiled. I hope so. I forced a smile back. But I won't cry now, thanks to you. I love you, Summer, she said. I love you too, Emma, I replied. You're a real friend. Well, now that you've told me what happened, and you'll just always tell me how you feel, you don't have to be sad anymore, she said. I didn't see Jagger the next day. Who cares? Well, I did. I just hated to admit it. I missed him, and I wanted to see him. Just a glimpse of his mesmerizing face. My prayer was granted just before I stepped out of the classroom at the end of last period. Summer Sheldon, Mr. Farron, our math teacher, called. I have something for you. He held out 2 sheets of paper. I took them and saw it was the homework for tomorrow. But I already got a copy, I protested. No, that's for Jagger, he said. I know you knew him. If you could just give it, sure, I agreed immediately. I was about to shout, yes, but that would be embarrassing. Sure. I climbed into my Porsche and drove the Parkside Drive, the long way to Jagger's. Why? I guess I just wanted time to think about what to say when I got there. I don't want a lousy conversation later. He might still be angry. Wait, I haven't told Emma I'll be away. Gosh, she might be waiting for me the whole afternoon. Where was she anyway? I haven't seen her. If I had, I wouldn't have forgotten to tell her. I parked my car a few houses away from Jagger's. I didn't want him to know I drove all the way through. What if he rejects me? No, definitely no. He's crazy over me. He's just overreacting. His parents' sedan was nowhere to be found. They probably had a business trip. I pressed the doorbell and waited. My hands clutched the papers tightly. I pressed again. After several minutes, no one answered, so I went in myself. He wasn't in the den, nor in the kitchen, or in the pool. I headed upstairs. The sound of cold water was crisp, absolutely clear. Great, so he was in the shower. I knocked twice on the bathroom door and got in. The shower curtain was closed. "Hey, Jagger," I called out. "I brought you something. It's for you. And I have an appointment to keep, so you better get out of that shower fast." Silence. "Come on, Jagger." I looked at my reflection in the mirror. I looked great. Perfectly stunning. "Jagger," I called out playfully. He still didn't answer. "Playing games, huh?" "I know you're there, Jagger, and if you won't speak, I'll open the curtain myself," I threatened. Still silent. I laughed. "Oh, well, he's in for it now." Typical of Jagger. We do play a lot. "You won't say anything?" I said out loud. "Here I come." I pulled the shower curtain apart and screamed. A chill shriek escaped my throat. Jagger was lying on his back. Blood was all over him, the water slowly washing it away. His throat was open. I saw flaps of butchered skin on his chest. He was all cut up, and there was a stump of blood clot and grayish mass above his head, as if a sharp, heavy object had smashed it. I gagged. Oh my God, no. I wanted to embrace him and get him out of there. But I stepped back, scared. The papers crumpled. Hot tears fell down from my cheeks. Jagger. Dead. Oh God, this couldn't be happening. But it was. I felt dizzy. I felt like throwing up, so I clamped a hand on my mouth. And that's when I saw the red paint. Or was it blood? Right there on the wall, beside the shower. I saw my name, and it caught my attention. I read the words, slowly, trying to absorb everything. So, did you get my point? I warned you before. I told you not to hurt her. But you did. Summer's mine. I love her so much. I've been having fantasies about her. Sometimes, dreams. I've been longing to kiss her the way that you did when you made out last time. I've been wanting to make her mine. I know I can't. But you hurt her. Call me a maniac, but I love Summer. She's mine. I blinked. I felt so sick. Who'd written it? Who? A loud crash followed. I spun around, shocked, and I saw my boyfriend's executor. Little Emma. Blood all over her clothes. The ones we shopped together last Christmas. A knife in her hand, her eyes staring menacingly at me. I'm 29 now, but I can't ever forget that day. The police never believed me. Instead, I was the one who went to jail and spent the rest of my adolescent years there, when I should have been falling in love again, skinny dipping with my friends, partying, enjoying youth. Instead, I was plagued with nightmares, and worst of all, I was plagued with her. I'm out of the jailhouse now, but she never disappeared in my life. She always calls me her special friend, and that she's waiting for me. She would even visit me in my dreams, in my jail cell outside my apartment, just waiting for me to come with her. And she never grew up. Still 9 years old, still with her big brown eyes. But no! I don't ever think I can find her cute, not anymore. Oh my God. There she is again, outside my window, as I'm telling you this story. maybe I should come with her now, just to end. Or I could put a bullet inside my head. After all, I've told you about me, and most especially about her. You've been warned. If you ever see a 9-year-old girl with jet black hair and brown eyes and